Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing a book review on The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo. So this book follows Xiomara Batista, a Dominican American teen living in Harlem, trying to figure her life out. She's got this strict confirmation class she has to go to every Sunday in church, which stresses her a lot, and she also has these bunch of confusing emotions about love and her body. Poetry becomes the way for her to express herself authentically and frankly and get out of all the pressure and all the noises that are trying to shut her and confine her. Through her poem, she's spilling her emotions and thoughts about what's constraining her and what the problems are in her life that she's trying to figure out. She's also fighting back to all the noises that have hurt her before or that is constantly bothering her on the mind. Her mom is a very strict figure. She's very pious, she's very religious, and she has very high expectations for Xiomara. She wants Xiomara to be this perfect, well-rounded student that she couldn't be before in her past, but actually Xiomara is the complete opposite. And this book also deals with her mom and Xiomara trying to figure out a way for them to actually come together without having so many clashes and arguments over who Xiomara wants to be and who her mother wants Xiomara to be. Xiomara also has a twin, and the twin is a total opposite, is a complete opposite of Xiomara. While we could describe Xiomara as like kind of loud, bold, and expressive, her twin is, on the other hand, very quiet. He's like the perfect student, and he's clearly the favorite of the mom. This book goes through how Twin and Xiomara navigate through their struggles and how they come to notice that not only do they have similarities, but they can also help each other in ways that could actually suit their problems. I found Poet X to be a very moving tale about finding your voice and owning your truth. And I feel that it's a must-read for anyone who has definitely felt a little lost before. So, yeah. So personally, for me, this book felt like I was actually with Xiomara. Despite the poems being like short, I think the author gave enough detail and depth into the poem so that I could actually experience what Xiomara was experiencing without any obstacles on the way. And I felt like that was really hard for the author to do, especially in poem formats. As you can see, this book is written in poem formats. And this is one of the first books that I've written that are like formatted like this, so I also found that really intriguing. And also one thing is that this story is made so that it's so relatable. I could actually relate so well to Xiomara, and I feel like that's because it's set in a world that's no different from ours, and it's about just a normal, ordinary girl living her life and trying to figure out her struggles and how to get through it in her teenage life, which is pretty hard, to be honest. And in some parts, I was like, oh yeah, I've had those moments. And the author does it so well that it was really fascinating to see. However, one thing that I would say is that in the end, I felt that it was a bit hastily done. So I think the author could have put in more time in consideration into how the ending could have been a bit more, I don't know, touching. I feel like I was a bit disappointed at the end because I thought it would have more of like a boom, like surprising ending or something like that. Or I feel like just the descriptions were a bit hastily done. But overall, I rate this book a 4.5 out of 5. I found this so good to read, and I read this within like 2 weeks or like a week or something. So it's just like an easygoing read, but still it tugs at your heartstrings a lot. So I hope you recommend this book, and thank you for watching my video. Hope you enjoy more content of mine, and subscribe.